What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan 2000 here, with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About, my traditional discussionary series where I look at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and all its over 28 years of music making. And this is episode 8 of my recurring series called The DJs That Remixed Jamiroquai. And in this episode, I'm going to be episode 8. I'm going to be looking at the first album release by Jamiroquai after having left Sony Music in 2005. They signed with Universal Music in 2006, and their first album release with Universal was a bit of a concept album, doing a bit of a live band sound into an album which could be replicated in a live environment. And of course, I'm talking about 2006 Rock Dust Lightstar, which is, of course, one of the most polarizing albums in the entirety of the Jamiroquai discography. Now, this sensibility may vary by the member of the Jamily that discusses it, but for me, I thought it was a decent album, but, you know, it did have some really good remixes along the way during its time. But as I said, this album era of Jamiroquai had two major single releases during its release period, and I'm going to go talk about these remixes that came out during that time. The lead single, of course, from Rock Dust Lightstar was the song White Knuckle Ride, which featured remixes by Alex Braxey, Seamus Haji, Monarchy, and Penguin Prison. And the second single release from Rock Dust Lightstar was, of course, for the song Blue Skies, which was probably my favorite of the two singles that came out during the Rock Dust Lightstar era. And there are remixes for Blue Skies featured by Fred Falke, who had said in the past has a bit of a long history with Jamiroquai, producing amazing, smashing remixes for Jamiroquai over the last 28 years. Also, there are remixes for Blue Skies by Linus Loves and Flux Pavilion. If you're interested in more information about these single releases during the Rock Dust Lightstar era of Jamiroquai, I'll be sure to put links to each individual single from information graciously provided by the Funkin' site, which of course is the longest running Jamiroquai fan site in history. And I'll be sure to put a few little sample remixes that are currently available on YouTube of remixes from the Rock Dust Lightstar era. All that information will be in the description of this video down below, so be sure to check that out all in your own time. And coming up next will be the final episode of this recurring series of the DJs that remixed Jamiroquai. I'll be, of course, looking at the amazing bit of a AFO reimagining, EDM grasping 2017 album from Jamiroquai, which kind of did, of course, as talked about ad nauseum here on my channel, of course, 2017's Automaton, which did make up for a lot of the promotional shortcomings that Universal Music was a bit responsible for during the Rock Dust Lightstar era of the first album released by Jamiroquai upon the Universal Music label. Of course, I'll be talking about 2017's Automaton and all the great remixes from that album era. So that'll be coming up next here on my channel for this series. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with another JamiroFan Talks About, many more Jamiroquai Minute episodes, and many more Jamiroquai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Thank you again, everybody, for the support. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again really soon with more videos. Bye-bye, everybody.